All right, Tuesday, June 3rd. Getting up at 6:45 and just packing up. This is where I was staying. The shelter's right there. The privy's over that way. And I stayed right here with my tent. I had a bunny rabbit over here a few minutes ago saying good morning. Don't know where he is now. Anyway, I almost spit on him when I did my teeth. Heading toward Daleville, Virginia. That's my next stop. On the way, I'm going to hit Tinker Cliffs, which is supposed to be good. That's the third of the triple crown after Dragon's Tooth, McAfee Knob, and then Tinker Cliff. I guess you can do a loop hike. It's like a 3-day loop hike if you want to do that. But all right, I'm just going to take my tent down, pack it up, and hit the privy. That's it. All right, a little story this morning. I heard this from one of the other guys that I bump into here and there. Another friend of mine, Loki. He was at a campsite with Easy, and they were sitting there and they were cooking, and he had his food over at the shelter. Here comes a black bear walking down the trail and kind of looks over at the path down to the shelter where they are, and starts just walking down to him. So they get up and they start making noise, trying to get him to shoo him away, and he turns around and he runs back the other way. Well, Loki had his tent set up on the other side of the trail, and the bear walks down to the tent, and all that Loki can think is, if he screws up my tent, I'm done for the trail, because he doesn't have the money to replace it. You're talking $500 probably for some of these tents. So they're watching him kind of from a distance, and they can only see him a little bit. And he's rummaging around, I guess, or looking around at the tent, sniffing it. Turns around, comes back toward them, because he probably smells them cooking. They do their thing again. He turns around and he goes over by the tent. And then, as far as they can tell, he takes off. So they're like, okay, good. Loki goes over there to look at his tent, realizes the bear has stolen his pack and just ran off with it. It was all open, so there were things falling out of it as the bear dragged it or just picked it up or whatever. And so he started following the trail of where the bear took the pack. And he finally finds the pack, but the bear had chewed through the waste pouch where he keeps his food, trail food for the day. Like you have, protein bars and stuff like that. Sorry if I keep drifting. It's hard to hold this up. Chewed a hole in it. And then, so he got everything back. It wasn't that bad. At least the bear didn't screw everything up where he couldn't use anything. And then the next day he was hiking and he met a guy whose name is Stitch. No lie. And he's kind of got his name from stitching things up on the trail. He, I don't know if he's a tailor or something, or he just likes to do it. But he had a needle and thread and he stitched his waste pack up for him. And so Loki is good to go. And Loki's about a day ahead of me now because I got ill and had to take a 0, but I'm sure I'll catch up to him eventually. Heading toward Tinker Cliffs, and then, like I said earlier, Daleville to resupply, and then I will be pretty much on the Blue Ridge Parkway for part of the way. I'm not sure where I'll be stopping off, so I need to resupply for 4 or 5 days so I can make it to the next town. But that's it for today, or this morning. Talk to you later. First big view of the day. Real pretty. Whew. That is probably looking down toward Greensboro, I believe. This is interesting. Just leaning over, big old rock. One half. All of it is just leaning on that little piece up there. Pretty cool. And probably doesn't show it how crazy it is, but it's pretty crazy. Oh. I'm not even sure I'm on the trail now. I don't think I am. All right. Coming up on Tinker Cliffs. This is just an overlook. Pretty nice. Some beautiful houses down there, but some crazy people. So this is Tinker Cliffs, even though there was no sign. It was kind of strange. Beautiful views. All right, I think that's about all I need to see. I'm gonna get some water out and a snack and enjoy the view. I just interrupted a little fawn who's, hope she's gonna be okay. You okay there, honey? Mommy's, oh, there's mommy down there. Okay. But look at this. She just blends right in. Looking at me. Hey, sweetie. Mommy's over there. You go on, okay? All right, I'll leave you alone. She or he is just sitting there watching me. I'm on the trail going down underneath now. And totally still. Defense mechanism kicking in. Just be still. Nobody will see me. And a nice overlook. Beautiful farmland. Gorgeous country. This ridge has been going on for about a mile and a half now. Just up and down and over rocks. And it's friggin' killing me. Get me off this ridge. It's like you're climbing the dragon's back. I don't know if you can hear that. These are some super high voltage power lines. They are crackling away. I had a little kind of a AT health kind of a thing on how I'm feeling, and I'm sure other people go through the same things. And I have noticed this after being sick is that when you're on trail, dry farts are good farts.